What if I tell you that inside your TV there is hidden software that's actually watching you whilst you watch it? And you probably didn't give it consent to do that, and has probably been doing it for several years. And if that's not bad enough, it has the ability to listen to the audio coming out of your TV to work out what it is that you're watching. Remember that app Shazam that allowed it to decipher whatever song was playing just by hearing a couple of seconds of it? Yeah, it's like that, but inside your TV. So let me show you what this is and how to disable it. The tech is called ACR, or Automatic Content Recognition, and it's been around forever. And just like the name suggests, it automatically identifies what's playing on your screen. Could be movies, TV shows, games that you connect with your HDMI, or even YouTube videos. And it does this with 3 methods. The first is acoustic fingerprints, essentially listening to the audio, working out what is currently playing. The second is a digital watermark. It's like invisible codes that are embedded into the content, and that gets tracked. And then the third way is video fingerprinting. It captures literal frame-by-frame screenshots. Apparently, Vizio TV analyzes content every 10 to 15 seconds, and it captures up to 7,200 images per hour. Yeah, so then it takes all that information, it gets processed, and that content fingerprint is then sent to this massive database in the sky. ACR doesn't just record the title or the episode number or even the time that you watch. Nah, that is way too simple. It actually records how you actually watched your TV. And I mean, how long did you watch for? What ads were playing? If you changed the channel during an ad, and did you stream your apps from your phone to your TV? Did you hook up your gaming console with your HDMI cable? It also logs your IP address, your location, and sometimes even your email and your home address. Fantastic, it gets all this data and builds a serious profile on you. And guess what it does with that information? If you guess that it sells it, congratulations, you're spot on. So who buys this kind of data? Who gets it? Well, obviously the TV manufacturer gets it, but from there it gets shared with third parties. And we know that's kind of code for it's being sold. So it goes to places like the streaming platforms like Netflix, Disney, Hulu, etc. It goes to advertising agencies. It goes to data brokers. Yay. And it even goes to political campaigns. I mean, think about it. Think of the power that it gives a political campaign that can identify that you like a certain type of news content, but then you always change the channel when the other party comes on. It's like an absolute dream for marketers who know that you liked watching luxury car shows. So now it takes all that information and serves you ads about luxury watches, designer handbags, even luxury vacations. I hate these data brokers, which is why I keep telling you to use Delete Me, who acts as your agent to get your information removed from these data broker websites. They have been a long-time supporter and sponsor of this channel because nobody should have this much information about us. These data brokers get all the data from various sources and build highly sophisticated profiles on each one of us, and then they have the nerve to sell it to companies that invade our privacy. Delete Me goes out to over 750 data broker websites looking for your name, looking for your address, even photos and relatives, and then once they find it, they go through the process of getting your information removed. As you can imagine, these data brokers don't really want your information to be lost to their system. So they make it very challenging. But Delete Me doesn't care, they don't give up, they just keep getting your information removed, and they send you a report about kind of the progress and where the information is in the process of getting removed. Go to joindeleteme.com/Liron20 and get 20% off your plan. Get your information removed so these data brokers cannot invade your privacy. I mean, ACR inside your TV gets your IP address and logs your Wi-Fi name. So think about it. Now, at the same time, people that are connected to the same Wi-Fi using the same IP address to get onto the internet are going to be assumed to be part of your family. So great, now everybody gets profiled. And then you wonder why you keep getting ads about stuff that you talked about in front of the TV. Well, they weren't listening to you, they were identifying what was on the TV and making assumptions and serving you the ads that you would like. Now, before somebody starts screaming, this is conspiracy theory, fear-mongering, and whatever the usual crap, it's not a hunch. It's literally inside your TV menus. All right, so let's go under legal notices and under privacy policy. You know, the stuff that absolutely nobody reads but simply accepts. We all do this. I mean, spend some time going through this, but I'm going to skip to the good parts. So, device information that they collect. Look at this. It specifically mentioned things like it collects your MAC address, your IP address, your operating system, and even collects the Wi-Fi names and country codes. I mean, it's just a lot of stuff that we just willingly give away. Name of Bluetooth devices that it connects to. All right, let's carry on because we're looking for the ACR. I don't want to give you a heart attack. And we carry on scrolling down. Activity location. Yeah, I mean, that's just bad as it is. All right, there we go. ACR. It collects information about what you watch, the programs, the video games, the ads, the channels you viewed, the console that you connect to. Just everything is there without your consent. Is it on or off by default? Now, that is a question I just cannot get a straight answer to. I mean, it's supposed to be an opt-in system. You're supposed to be asked and you say yes, and then they kind of add you to the system. I reset my TV to factory default and the setting was off. I didn't ask me to join it. I then did a software update and then it looked like I was back into that ACR system. I then redid the whole thing again and tried it the second time, and at that time the ACR actually remained off even after the software update. Regardless, you should absolutely go and check your TV and see what your status is. Now, typically it's under settings, and you have to scroll down until you see something like privacy. And under privacy, I've got something called advertising. And there we go, personalized ads, and that's enabled. I'm going to disable it. Don't personalize my ads. Okay, click on OK. Oh, look, we can't update it. Yeah, right. I'm going to try it again. Don't personalize, and somehow it kind of accepts it. There is another option to reset your advertising identifier. If you've got that, definitely click on it. So you don't want any association with your TV. Now, under voice, you've got a bunch of options. Now, it depends how you use your remote, if you even have this feature, but essentially it allows you to talk to your TV and say, hey, I'd like to find this show, where is it playing? Things like that. So instead of typing in on that weird keyboard on the TV, if you use it, what you don't want to enable is speech recognition. So it helps improve speech recognition, which essentially is code for, we're going to record you and help you make better choices. Yeah, I don't want that. So, under your smart TV experience, it says, we're going to use this for ad and measurement purposes. Yeah, I'm certainly not enabling that. And auto notification, I don't know what that is. I'm not enabling that either. Now, scroll down until you see the privacy choices. Now, it's got an option here, do not share or sell my information. And it tells you, listen, that's what we're going to do with your stuff. We're going to share it, and you may have the right to opt out. I do not like the word may. Depending on where you live, you may have the right to limit the usage. Well, anyway, I'm just going to tick both these options and then say, look, do not use my stuff, do not sell it. Now, obviously, that was for that specific TV. I can't cover every single TV. I don't own every single TV. So I've put some of the most common ones in the description of the video, some step-by-steps to check that out there. Or you can go Uncle Google and type in your TV make and privacy and find how to disable ACR or ChatGTP it yourself. Something super interesting that I noticed is that when I disable it, I noticed my TV streaming was actually a lot smoother. And I guess that kind of makes sense if a screenshot isn't being taken every 10 seconds. Well, check out this video right over here when I show you how to make your smart TV faster. If you haven't seen that, go check that out. Give the video a quick thumbs up before you head out. I'll see you in that video. Let's go.